Accept my greetings, my dear brothers and sisters all over the world. I am Reverend Father Eswa Andrew, a clerical missionary in the Holy Roman Catholic Church. If I am coming up today, it's because my heart is bitter. Many souls are departing from this Mother Earth every day on the soil of Southern Cameroon. We are losing talented men and women. My heart is full of pain, though my spirit is calm because I know God lives. If I am coming up today, it's because of the methods President Paul Biya and his good friends have been using to handle this crisis. To hear today the government talking about humanitarian aid to the displaced in the Southern Cameroons is a bomb to our hearts. We Southern Cameroonians and Cameroonians of goodwill. We know how the system works. We know some individuals just sit down and create a project and is supported by the government to make money for themselves and their families. It has come to a time that we all need to call the devil by his name. We have prayed for this government, begged them. Men and women of good faith of this nation have advised them. Religious authorities have advised this government. But every day and night, this government gives us, we the Southern Cameroonians, reasons to affirm that if Cameroon is a cake, it should be shared. It should be shared so that peace will reign. From the beginning of this crisis, they have been proposing cosmetic methods to solve this problem. Nobody is a fool. Nobody is an idiot. When we call the devil by his name, he will know we know him. Only then can he adjust or bow. When we keep caressing the devil feels comfortable in the house. And the only instrument the devil can use is violence. All the cosmetic methods Biya and his friends have been using to solve this problem is a sign that he is not ready to solve this problem. He has adamantly refused to face the truth. Not that he does not know the truth. He and his friends know the truth. They know what to do. But the devil they worship will not allow them do the right thing. They keep lying to themselves. That's why they keep lying to our brothers and sisters in the Francophone zone. Many of them don't know the truth of what is happening in the Anglophone zone. Oui, beaucoup de nos frères et sœurs francophones ne connaissent pas la vérité de ce qui se passe dans le côté anglophone. CRTV ne peut pas dire la vérité, ne peut pas montrer comment 76 villages sont brûlés par les militaires. CRTV ne peut pas montrer comment des enfants sont nés en forêt. CRTV ne peut pas montrer des jeunes qui sont tués. Même quand ils montrent, ils fabriquent les histoires. Ils disent non, ce sont des fausses informations. Même cette vidéo que tu fais, ils vont dire que c'est faux. Ce sont des vidéos montées. Ah non, ce qui se passe dans le côté anglophone est terrible. C'est terrible, c'est la guerre. Nos frères et sœurs francophones ne sont pas insensibles. C'est parce qu'ils ont coupé des informations. Des radios, des télévisions sont interdits de parler de ces crises. Sont interdits même de montrer de vraies images de ces crises. Et c'est pour cela que certains frères et sœurs anglophones pensent que les francophones sont contre eux. Non, les francophones ne sont pas contre vous. Certains qui sont ignorants, c'est eux qui sont en train de mettre le feu dans ces crises en supportant le gouvernement. Mais nos frères et sœurs francophones, le gouvernement savent que si ils connaissent la vérité, ils vont révolter, ils vont réagir, ils vont contrecarrer les actions. Mais parce que le gouvernement a réussi de les couper de toutes ces réalités, ils ne connaissent pas la vérité. Ils ne connaissent pas cette vérité. Que les frères et sœurs anglophones sont en train d'être tués, éliminés sur cette terre. Et même les enfants francophones sont envoyés là-bas comme des militaires pour aller mourir, pour aller faire face à la guerre, une guerre qui n'a pas de sens. Parce que le savoir-vivre ensemble est dérouté. Où sommes des hommes et des femmes de bonne volonté de côté francophone pour s'élever, pour contrecarrer ce gouvernement avec ses méthodes diaboliques qu'il utilise pour que cette crise n'est là où ça se trouve, n'a même pas la paix, pour qu'il n'y ait pas la paix au Cameroun. Where are they, men and women of goodwill in this country, especially the Southern Cameroonians? Where are they? Where are they to rise up and organize themselves and defeat this power of darkness that is looming the air in Southern Cameroon, sucking the blood of our children? Where are you people? Why do you keep silent in the midst of genocide going on your own soil? More than 76 villages burned down, thousands displaced, many in prisons, many in Nigeria. Your own brothers and sisters are chased from their houses to the bushes, and you keep silent and watch. Some are buried in mass graves. Some give birth in bushes. I watched the image of the young lady that gave birth in the bush, a bouncing baby boy. What would this child say when he grows up? That my mother gave birth to me in the bush because President Pobia and his friends chased them from our house. Is that what a child would say? Is that a good history? Why do you keep silent? Why? Why do you allow selfish, demonic individuals that have sold their sorrows to the devil jeopardize with the future of our children? When hundreds of civilians were killed, thousands jailed, thousands went to Nigeria, thousands displaced, the president ignored in his end of year speech, and when 6 gendarmes were killed, he declared war. Don't you see that that is where his heart lies? Don't you see that that is where his heart lies? Don't you see that he is interested in his personal security? He declared the war and gave order for indiscriminate shooting by his protectors, the armed forces. We all are victims, either we like it or not. We are all not safe. For many years now, while fighting Boko Haram in the north of Cameroon, we have never heard of the military burning down any village. Are we blind to see it clearly that it is a war against us all Southern Cameroonians? Even the Anglophones working in Cameroon government, in their spirits, they know they are all prime suspects. Our children have been radicalized and they have picked up arms, something I have never thought of. All this because when they were silent, peaceful, they were killed. Now they have chosen to live or die by the gun. Violence has never solved the problem, but they are left with no option. What a pity! What a pity! What a society we are building before our own eyes. Today, they retaliate by killing the military men and women. These military men and women are also our children. These young men and women who have a future and want to enjoy life like others. Though they are military men, they want to enjoy life like others. They were not born to kill. Many of them have never dreamt of killing their own friends. Today, they find themselves in a situation whereby they have no option. They have no option than to do what they are doing. For those in the Cameroon military, I want to say to yourselves, why are you fighting a senseless war? Why do you defend some selfish individuals whose main objective is to use you and accumulate wealth for their family and children? Why can't you change the game? Your generation still has a future. Your generation still has hope. Why do you Why do you put your lives at risk because you want to sustain some selfish individuals who can't even hold a gun? Some individuals who sit in their offices and send you to the bushes to go and hunt your own brothers and sisters. You entered the military not to kill your brothers and sisters. You entered the military to defend your brothers and sisters. What has happened to your souls? Don't you have heart again? Don't you have pity for your families who have suffered for years to bring you up only to lose you in a useless, senseless war? Comment nos frères francophones qui sont dans l'armée, comment vous vous sentez devant cette guerre qui n'a pas de sens? Réfléchissez encore, regardez-vous encore, posez-vous encore des questions. Pourquoi moi j'ai pas tué mes frères et sœurs? Pourquoi pas changer ce jeu? Pourquoi pas se mobiliser et changer ce jeu? Votre vie est précieuse, vous êtes encore jeune et vous êtes en train de défendre ceux qui ont déjà fait leur vie. Ils ont déjà fait leur vie. Ils ont déjà accumulé assez d'argent pour leur famille, pour eux-mêmes. Et vous êtes en train de mettre vos vies en danger. Et aujourd'hui, on a baptisé vos frères et sœurs comme des terroristes. Et vous luttez, vos frères et sœurs, comme des terroristes avec ces idéologies. C'est juste une idéologie créée pour vous donner la force pour lutter contre vos frères et sœurs. Alors où c'est faux. C'est faux. Ce ne sont pas les terroristes. Ce sont vos frères et sœurs. Et dans la guerre, n'importe qui est victime. Pourquoi pas prendre soin de vos vies? Pourquoi pas faire comme d'autres nations? I still ask again, where are the good people in Southern Cameroon? Why are you silent? Why allow these children to kill themselves? Many of us never believe in Amazonia. Many of us never believe in Amazonia. Today we have been convinced forcefully by the Cameroon government to believe in it. What we are experiencing today in Cameroon is a result of so much confidence and trust given to one citizen called the president. We have over the years loved him. We have loved the president of this country, Cameroon. We have overloved him, trusted him, such that each time he wanted to change or modify the constitutions to protect himself or give himself more powers, those who represented us at the parliament always said, yes, go ahead, Papa. Papa, go ahead. You are wonderful. Papa will support you. Papa, you are the best in the world. He has changed the constitutions such that he is not walking out of law today. He is walking within the law. He has the power to decide who is supposed to die and who is supposed to live according to the constitution. Even you, the makers of laws. You all have made yourselves little puppets in his hand. Look at how he treated our own brothers, Justice Aya. His friend Chiruma Bakari, in one of his press conferences, said, Pobia is like God who shares the sun wherever he wants it to shine. And George Ewane compared him to Jesus Christ, the Savior. Can't you people see? Can't you people see at the spiritual realm where these souls are being captured and kept, and they praise this our own brother who is called the president of the country? What have we not seen? And the worst is still ahead of us. If men and women of goodwill do not wake up from their slumbers and knock all the doors that can come to the aid of the poor who have become the real victims. The hour has come where we are hearing and seeing blood for blood, wickedness for wickedness, sword for sword, fire for fire. For how long will this hatred and anger be quenched, so that peace will reign. For the southern Cameroonians, elites, President Paul Biya and his friends, you might think I am making a noise, but very soon you shall begin to look for where to hide your heads. Very soon you will begin to look for where to hide your heads. Very soon, full of shame and disgrace. You shall regret it, and your children will regret it. The earlier you change, the better for you. Your names will be written under the archives of the wicked in the history of Cameroon. Each generation to come will remember your wickedness. Their children will never like to hear about your names. Each generation to come will remember your wickedness. Your names will provoke anger in their souls. Generations to come will never like to name their children Chiruma, Atanganji, Musonge, Yam Philemon, Paul Biya, Belinga Iboto, Laura Eso, Ngole, Patrick Ekema, Okala Bila, Elele Afri, to name just a few. You all know yourselves. The world has seen all your colors. You might deceive yourselves, saying you are defending the nation, but you will never deceive your consciences because you don't have total control over it. God has total control over your consciences. How long shall we continue to sit and watch our children being killed? How long? Our children jailed, our parents suffer in the bushes and in Nigeria. Followers of peace from the southern Cameroons and Francophone Cameroons, how long shall you stay silent? How long? When shall you use your power and talent God has given you to decry and cry for the voiceless? How long will you sit and see how your people are massacred? How long will you sit and watch hatred being planted among the Anglophones and Francophones by some group of satanic individuals hiding under the shelter of the government? The gap between the Francophones and the Anglophones is widening every day because of hatred. Hatred is a time bomb, and that bomb must explode. It is just a matter of time. Why do you remain silent? To lie to oneself is a sin against one's spirit. Yes, to lie to oneself is a sin against one's spirit. The government continues to lie to itself by using cosmetic methods to solve this crisis. I want to say to them again that this time around it will not work. They have done this many years past using barbaric, violent methods to erase all those who spoke about this very crisis. But I want to tell them that God prepared this generation to confront them, to challenge them, and if they do not withdraw and rethink to face the truth, they shall be dethroned by God in a very disgraceful way. God do not abandon the oppressed. God says in Psalm 37, do not be provoked by evildoers. Do not envy those who do wrong. Like grass, they wither quickly. Like green plants, they wilt away. Trust in the Lord and do good, that you may dwell in the land and live secure. Refrain from anger, abandon wrath. Do not be provoked. It brings only harm. Those who do evil will be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord will inherit the earth. Wait a little, and the wicked will be no more. Wait a little, and the wicked will be no more. Look for them, and they will not be there. But the poor will inherit the earth, will delight in great prosperity. My dear brothers and sisters, the cry of southern Cameroonians is legitimate. It's legitimate. Southern Cameroonians, Southern Cameroonians are a people. They once had a prime minister. They once had a parliament. They once had governance. They once controlled themselves. They have right. They have right. It is their birthright. And nobody can take that from them. Face it justly and regain peace, or ignore it and regret it your whole life. During the Mexican crisis, God said, it's enough, and it was. During the crisis of Czechoslovakia, God said, it's enough, and it was enough. Even bombs refused to explode. During the crisis of Eritrea, God said, it's enough, and it was enough. Just to name a few, for the crisis to have stayed up to this length, don't you see and hear the voice of God? The more you close your eyes, the more His voice will resound in your soul, because you can't stop it. You can't stop it.